Hello, Beauty News family. Welcome to this week's episode of Beauty News Updates.
Updates.
Yes.
28th of August
Yes.
if you're ahead of time. 27th of
Yes.
August if you're behind.
Because we live in the future.
We do.
Not in a different time zone.
No, those things don't exist. It's
No.
future and past.
Exactly. So if you're in America, you're in the past. And if you live in Australia, you're in the future.
Welcome to the future. It's cold here.
It's just the way it is.
Cold and bitter.
Like my heart.
All right, can we start with just talking about something that happened on Friday's episode? We're just going to talk about this very, very briefly because a few people, I think, not misunderstood, because I thought it was pretty clear, but essentially we talked about a bit of drama towards the end of the video. Now, we made sure that it was at the end of the video because we didn't want to make it like the focus of the video. Mm-hmm. It is, drama happens. It is what it is. But we've had a few people say things like, you don't know the whole story. You should have done your research, this and that. You should have interviewed Here for the Tea. Firstly, we did our research and we couldn't find anything relevant that added to the story. We've got two groups. One has nearly 6,000 members, one has nearly 4,000 members, and no one could find anything that added any further relevance to the story. Yep. So we reported on what we found. Also, what we want to make very, very, very clear is that we don't like to expose things. No. We don't like to add fuel to the fire. We just discuss what consumers, aka us, are actually seeing. And if we don't understand it, that's because the extra information isn't out there. So after that story, we did get a few people saying, you don't know the whole story, you should have asked Here for the Tea. And that's not normally what we do because, like I said, we just report on what is out there. And if it doesn't make sense to us, we're just going to say, this doesn't make sense and there's clearly more to the story, which is
Exactly what we said.
We said we'll update you if you find out anything more. Now, I did reach out to Here for the Tea. She saw my message on Instagram and she saw our video because she live streamed it on YouNow, her response to it. So we know that she's aware of what we said, which we stand by what we said because we didn't say anything bad about her. We just said we don't understand. And she hasn't responded. It's been like 5 hours since I messaged her and she's seen it a few hours ago. So look, as far as we are aware, we just reported on what we could find. And if there's more to the story, if she's sitting on it because she wants to do a video,
that's totally fine.
We'll watch the video.
Exactly.
But we're not going to report on it any further because it's irrelevant to the news currently. Yeah.
And I actually feel like, oh God, it's something we've been experiencing a little bit lately. Like, people really, like, viewers, really, like, twisting things. Yeah. Like, trying to make it out that we are, like, trying to shade people and cause drama. And you can discuss topics without it being, like, this grand thing.
Or malicious.
And exactly. Or, like, we're trying to destroy people or bring them down. Why do you have that mentality? Like,
I've spoken to Here for the Tea before. She's lovely. I've got no problem with her. We've got no beef with her. No. It's one of the only drama channels I actually subscribe to. But what it comes down to is the information to us, 1 + 1 didn't equal 2. Yeah. And we were just calling that out. If there's another equation in there, cool. We don't know it yet. We don't know it yet. No one's told us, and it's not transparent to the general community. Exactly. Therefore, it's not transparent to us. We're not going to go and interview people, interview brands for like scoops, because this is just like normal people discussing shit.
It's like consumers discussing consumer news. It's not like fucking Channel 7 trying to get the inside scoop on fucking underbelly. Like, no. Calm down.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, God.
It's just makeup, guys.
Calm down. God, seriously, you think it's world politics the way some people
Speaking of which, vote yes, please. If you're in Australia, vote yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Alright, we're going to start with Barium. We've got an update on these liquid chrome highlighter drops.
Yeah. So last time we just saw the gold one.
We did, yeah. Now we've got gold, pink, and pink.
Hey, but one is like a shifty, interesting colour one.
It is. But then when we go over, we've got like gold, silver, pink, and purple.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know how many there's going to be.
Yeah, it looks like there's at least 5.
Yeah,
surely.
they might even bring out more. Don't know.
Don't know.
What else? £6.99 and vegan.
Cool.
So if you're vegan, you can eat them.
Oh, it might be good for our mukbang. Shit.
Oh, Jesus. Colourpop is discontinuing a bunch of their pressed eyeshadows.
Yeah.
Let me find the fucking original photo so I can tell you how many. 16!
16, wow.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you like pump out heaps and heaps of products and then you don't even wait to see what sells and what doesn't sell. So that's all right. They're getting rid of shades. Some of them look generic. A lot of blues. Doesn't surprise me. Not many people wear heaps of blue eyeshadows. And I think also some of these are really summery shades that a lot of people won't be wearing in fall that's coming up in the US.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
I don't hate the idea of them like creating pressed single shadows, selling them for a while, and then discontinuing
the ones that don't sell. Yeah, I agree.
But I don't know. It keeps it a little bit fresh.
It also is a good opportunity to buy shadows on sale.
Yes,
because
it is.
I quite like it when they're like, look, we're getting rid of this one, but if you want a half price, there you go. And you're like, okay, yeah, I do want a half price. Thank you very much.
I'll take it half price. Sure. And I'll add like $49 worth of other products to get free shipping.
Correct. That's how it works.
Cover FX. So this is their highlighter palette, which I believe is part of their holiday 2017 collection. It's like, it looks like something that needs to be in a pro kit. This isn't like a wearing it year round kind of thing. That's dark shades, light shades, medium shades.
But I'm going to say, if you are just I told you that cat would knock something down. I do think that if you were just of like light to medium skin or even deeper skin, you could make all of these work.
You probably could.
Some would be more like, when you're fake tanned or you've got a lot of bronzer on. Some will be as eyeshadow, some will be blush toppers. You could, or you can mix and match. You could make most of these work.
Yeah. If you're still a highlighter junkie and palettes like this still excite you.
And you don't have like a mass amount already, which most people don't.
For me, this is like last night's dinner. I'm so over it.
Hey, what did I have for dinner last night? Oh, soup. Yeah, I'm over it too.
Yeah.
Boring. Fucking soup.
This is Glamorous Organisers. So, Australian brand, new, upcoming. They are launching, confirmed launch, September 7th.
Yeah. So we did show these a couple of weeks ago now.
Yes.
They're
literally glamorous organisers.
Yeah. Like they've got rose gold glitter packaging or marble packaging. It's if you want like fancy looking makeup storage, they've got fancy looking makeup storage for
you. And they will also have Afterpay available.
Yeah.
So if you're an Aussie and you would like to buy them, they'll be available on the 7th of September. If you are international, I do know that the brand is trying to work on international shipping.
Cool.
But I believe it's not as straightforward as we wish it was.
That's true. All right, then we've got Hourglass, and they were sneak peeking a silhouette like they normally do, and this looks like a palette like it normally is, and it is their Christmas thing that we've seen before.
Yeah,
Hourglass.
Weeks ago.
Back in over a month ago.
Yeah.
I remember it was mid to early July we saw this. But it is the Ambient Edit number 3. So it's their third Christmas release in a row where they kind of make a palette out of some of their favourite ambient lighting products. And they usually throw in a limited edition one. Now, we believe the limited edition one in this palette is the pink blush. But they've got some highlighters, the powders, and a bronzer in there as well.
Yeah.
We know about this. We've seen it.
If you haven't ever bought like one of these Hourglass ambient lighting edit palettes, I don't know. This one looks like it could be a good one because it's got like the bronzer, blushes, highlighters, and the powders.
Yeah,
so you get like something.
Yeah, and it looks like it's quite versatile as well.
Yeah.
These are a lot smaller pans than their permanent products, so the value isn't great, but it is a good sampler product. Last year they had bronzers, blush, and a highlighter and a big powder.
Yeah.
And the first one had a bunch of powders and a bronzer and 2 blushes.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
Update on the Jeffree Star Manny MUA collaboration number 2.
Yeah.
So we've seen there is a Skin Frost in there and 2...
No. This is a relaunch of the same pack.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't it a new one?
They're bringing out a new highlighter.
Yeah.
And they're re-releasing the pack. Now, I think the difference with this is because of the fuck up with Black Moon Cosmetics, they've changed the logo.
I thought this was the new... Because I know they were doing a second collaboration together and relaunching.
Yes, but the second collab is just a highlighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this shows that they have repackaged the original pack. And a lot of people are saying, oh, it looks like Black Moon 1. Well, they settled, and in the settlement agreement, it would be that you can't use that logo again. And so they've tweaked it to make it look more like Saturn's, like, rings around a Jeffree Star logo with, it's different. It used to be the star and the moon. Now it's a planet and the star. But this is probably just the same pack as they previously released, just with different packaging, and they will soon be showing a new highlighter.
Oh my god, yawn. Good night.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Which is nothing exciting.
So let's talk about Kat Von D. Let's start with the Satan Sinner palette.
Yes,
it's coming out for holiday 2017.
Yeah.
So we've got swatches here, like full-blown photos of the packaging.
A little video.
And, like, nice, clear...
Yeah.
Everything, like, we can see. We
Yeah.
can see it all. Yeah.
What a lot of people are saying that they don't like this because it's... Some people are saying, okay, there's too many whites. And I do think that...
There'll be colour shifting.
There'll be different...
Yeah.
Like, it looks like there's a couple of creams, different finishes, like a silvery one.
Yeah.
There'll be things going on that we haven't quite seen yet. But a lot of people are saying that there's... Like, they're used to the Kat Von D ones being really bright kind of palettes for Christmas. And this looks too tame. And I get that. But at the same time, a lot of the bright ones people don't like because they don't use the bright colours.
Yeah.
I think this is smart because one side looks quite wearable, one side looks quite bright.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think the packaging is really cool. The quality looks all right. Her quality is always all right.
Yeah.
It's never like mind-blowing, but it's all right.
I like the packaging.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's hard because being an unconventionally large size palette, it's like, where do I store this?
In the palette storage from Glamorous Organisers. Duh.
Fucking actually, she's not wrong, is she? Yeah, I really like the packaging, but again, I feel where people are coming with the colours. I'm like, I have so much of this.
Do you know what I'm going to say? Last year, her holiday release went on sale at the Sephora online... I think and in store in Australia, like I think back in maybe April.
Yeah.
It popped back up for half price.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for that to do this. This one to do that.
I'm going to do that as well. I bought the one from the year before. It was the wheel. Yep. Whatever that thing was. And
Maybe a Loca palette.
That's it. And I like it, but the quality is just not like I'm not going to be running to the store for that kind of quality. But if it's still around in April and it's half price, sold.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's talk about something else Christmas.
Yeah.
These little packs have popped up. We've got an Everlasting lip liner set and a Sinner set, which is an Everlasting liquid lipstick.
A mini.
And a rollerball.
Yeah.
Of her.
So I'm sure they'll have a Saint one as well.
I would say so.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. But she brings out a few packs. So
She does.
I'm sure that this is just one of a few.
Yeah. I think these I like.
All right. So her Everlasting Glimmer Veil lipsticks have been released. So these are the kind of glittery ones that sort of look like they could be top coats. They could be glittery, long-lasting lipsticks. I've heard some mixed things. Some people are saying that they sting or tingle. Other people are saying that they stain like a mofo, like crazy staining.
Yeah.
And also there's huge discrepancies between swatches.
Yeah.
Now, on the screen you can see one from Temptalia.
Yeah.
And this doesn't look inspiring to me. It looks really dark. It looks eggplanty. Kind of looks quite boring. But if you look at the one that's on the Kat Von D Beauty Instagram page, this looks mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Chalk and cheese.
Absolutely.
Now, the fact that these are so different concerns me. And I have actually looked at swatches on Instagram, like lip swatches, and a lot of them look more like Temptalia's one. A lot of people are saying that it's likely that the Kat Von D one is applied over another lipstick to make it pop.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
False advertising.
Yes. I feel like if you're going to advertise it as Kat Von D is here, you have to tell people what you're wearing underneath it.
I agree.
And also, people are like, oh, it could be the lighting and...
Lighting doesn't change that much though.
No, yeah.
Not that much. Not that much. Like we take photos of makeup for a living. We used to be bloggers for a long time. Exactly. Lighting doesn't change that much. Photoshop does.
Thank you.
Photoshop does.
Lighting will improve something, but
it won't make it look that different.
That's not. No.
Also, I want to point out though, it looks like Temptalia. You can see the side of her lips. It looks really stained. So I think what happened was also that these might look darker because she was swatching them all at the same time and it stained the lips.
Potentially. So on Friday, or in Friday's video, we had kittens, we laid eggs, and we hatched excitement for the L'Oreal Balmain lipstick collection.
We did.
We begged L'Oreal to send them to us, basically, because we didn't think they were going to come to Australia and we didn't think we'd be able to get them. Yeah. But...
when was it? On Thursday. We actually got an email from their PR. Not to Beauty News, because I don't know who the fuck we are. No. But to our individual channels, we did get emails. It's actually coming out in Australia at the first half of 2018. Now, oh my God, Hayley's buying them all. But they do, L'Oreal tend to do 2 release dates generally in Australia. There'll be a release date generally about Feb-ish.
Yeah.
And then they'll release like 6 months worth of stuff. And then in June, July, they'll release another 6 months worth of stuff. So I don't know when this is going to be because both of them are technically in the first half of the year.
Yeah.
But next year we're going to be getting them. So that's exciting. A lot of lovely people have said, look, we'll buy them and we'll send them to you. You're very lovely. We will eventually get them.
We will get them.
So don't worry about that. Save your money.
Spend
it on yourself.
Yes, definitely.
On yourself.
Spoil yourself.
Yeah.
I am so glad that L'Oreal is
because when we first heard about these, they were going to be European.
Yes, well, I'm sure we actually read that.
Yeah, we read that somewhere. It was going to be exclusive to certain areas, but now clearly.
Oh my God!
And the photos look so cool.
Yes, they do. Beautiful imagery. Oh, look at these beautiful girls.
I want to be those beautiful girls.
I want to be a beautiful girl too. Oh, I want to be these.
I want to be those sassy
sultry,
ones.
Yeah.
They look like they're Tokyo chic.
They do. And then we've got these glamazons.
Game of Thrones chic.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to be everybody beautiful in this fucking... Yes, L'Oreal. Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm so excited. I still don't know what this thing is.
Neither do I.
I do. It's in the email. Hang on. Yeah, so this item here is a necklace.
That's going to be available in high fashion Balmain boutiques or carefully selected retail stores. And then also netaporter.com. So it's not actually going to be alongside the drugstore makeup. It's going to be more Balmain focused.
It'll be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like a lipstick.
It does.
All right. So an update on the MAC holiday releases. Back in June, I believe it was, we talked about MAC re-releasing Whisper of Guilt, which is a really popular highlighter of theirs, in fancy packaging. This rose gold sort of fleckled. I think I said that
it's
at
a
the
word.
same time.
It's a word. We accept that on Beauty News. Fleckled.
Freckled or flecked.
Yeah.
Combined. Fleckled. Yeah. Packaging with also like, what are they called?
A snowflake?
Snowflake. Unlike the thing that falls from the sky and doesn't happen in Australia. Those things. Snowflake pressed in the pan. Now, we did assume that it was going to be their holiday release because it has a snowflake.
Yeah.
And essentially that's what we're going off.
Unless it was Santa Claus, I wouldn't be more convinced, basically.
Yeah.
Like
a reindeer.
I'm pretty sure this is definitely for like summer 2018.
Yeah. It's a beach flake. Anyway, so this has popped up again. So now we're seeing more from it.
We are.
Now, what you can see on the screen now is different from the highlighter. So that's a similar colour but a different pan design. So I believe that these are eyeshadows.
Yes.
So we've got a few here. And one looks like it could be an orange with a pink shift, almost like one of their highlighters that they've got. But these look like the eyeshadows that they bring out in Christmas collections. And then we've also got a lipstick.
Yes.
So same fleckled packaging, and what looks like a sparkly sort of rose gold formula.
Yeah.
So this is definitely going to be a holiday release for them, which is interesting.
It might actually be a holiday collection I buy something from.
True.
Maybe.
And the colours are nice.
Uh-huh.
All right, now we've got, this is a big one. Now, last week on Friday, we talked about this, and at the time of filming it, which was on the Tuesday, this wasn't confirmed by MAC or Nicki Minaj. In fact, I actually had someone warn me to take it off Instagram because we'll be blocked by Nicki Minaj. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, why do I care?
Hey, I love Nicki, but if she feels the need to block us over makeup...
But also, the point is that her Facebook page, it's public.
Exactly.
Anyone can access it or see it. It's not like if you block me, I'm going to cry a river. I wasn't even following you.
No.
Anyway, so at the time, it was all, don't know what's going on. It's all speculation. But then I did put photos on the screen of the announcements made by MAC and Nicki Minaj. So in the days since filming, it had been confirmed. Now, there's a lot going on, and I feel like...
I actually find this collection to be confusing.
Yeah, it is. But I think the reason it's confusing is because I didn't get to pace it the way they wanted to pace it.
I think so.
Now,
I think their hand was forced.
Correct. Yep. So on the 7th of September, they're releasing a whole bunch of lipsticks. 18 lipsticks. Now, I believe 16 of them will be in normal packaging.
Yeah.
And it's a combination of permanent releases and re-releases. So previous limited edition lipsticks. So they're all lipsticks you've seen before, and some that are just re-promoted in this collection. So you can literally go to the counter and buy some of these.
Right.
As it is. Then there are 2 that she has designed herself. And they have the limited edition packaging where the bullet, like the packaging is the same colour as the lipstick and it's got her signature on it.
Yes.
So we've got, I think it's pink print and Mickey's Nude, I think it's called.
Right.
So they're the 2 that are like the hyped up, interesting ones.
I think
right?
they're so pretty.
They are so pretty.
I really like them.
All right. So in addition to the lipsticks, there are lip glosses.
Yes.
I believe there are 2 that are designed once again by Nicki, and they sort of almost pair with the lipsticks. One is more pink, one is more true nude. They're both sparkly, so they can use as like lip toppers, I guess. And then they will be joined by other lip glosses that are permanent, I believe.
Right.
It's quite confusing.
It is.
And also they say that this is round 1 of a bigger collection that's coming out next year.
I need my hood.
I know. We need to hide. I've got a blanket. Let's just... Yeah, so it's confusing. And I originally thought that when they said that it was releasing so soon, I thought maybe it was just the 2 Nicki lipsticks and maybe the rest of it will come next year. But I believe this is what's releasing soon.
Okay.
And something else is happening next year. But it is definitely happening. It's definitely confirmed. And those are the lip swatches and all that kind of stuff.
Morphe and Jaclyn Hill.
Yeah.
When will this die?
It probably won't for a very long time.
Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay are stocking the palette, okay?
Yeah.
So it's going to become easier for you to potentially get your hands on the palette if you want it. Beauty Bay do have a SurveyMonkey sign up where you can pop in your email address and your name and be notified when the palette becomes available for sale. It will sell for £37. Now, I believe Beauty Bay have free shipping
over, I think it's like $30 or $35.
Yes.
So
the palette will qualify
free
for free shipping. But will it be cheaper than buying off the Morphe website?
$60.
$60. All right. So yes, it actually would be.
Yeah. So conversion in Australian dollars, it's around 60 Australian dollars plus free shipping. So it will be cheaper than buying it because it's $40 US plus around $30 shipping, which is
like 70 US dollars.
So you're saving money if you wait and get on Beauty Bay.
So good on you, Beauty Bay. I'm glad you fought for that one.
Yeah,
well done. So the nails, the bug nails.
Yeah, I remember them. They haunt my dreams.
Yes, they were showing sneak peeks of some glitter glosses.
Yeah.
These are like glittery lip glosses or top coats or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And they're just...
coming soon.
They're colours. Sleek, we can confirm it was foundation.
Yeah, so they did a big kind of, something amazing's coming. Hold on to your knickers, kids. So it's life-proof foundation, medium to full coverage, sweat-proof, oil-free, and there are going to be 24 shades.
It's not bad.
Look, and it's,
£8.99.
Pretty cheap.
Pretty good.
And they're also bringing out primers.
Yep.
So mattifying primer, hydrating primer.
Yep.
Cool. Which is good because it means you can tweak sort of like the formula of the foundation based on the primer that you're
dry
using
skin,
it with.
hydrating, oily skin, mattifying.
Cool.
Foundation.
You got it. You got it, bro.
Got it.
All right, Tarte.
Yep.
The Big Blush Book number 3. It has been released. I wonder if it's already sold out.
Oh.
So it looks like at the time of filming this, it is currently still available.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's going to be the case when you're watching this, soz. But it is 90 Australian dollars.
Yeah.
And, it looks nice. And they're depotable.
Yes.
Which is great because that packaging looks a bit like
it's
obnoxious.
big. No, it is big. It's not the type of thing you would travel with.
But if you've got like a big magnetic palette, you can just put them all in.
Absolutely.
So it's a good deal though because their blushes aren't cheap and this is 8 of them.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well done,
shit.
Tarte. Is that done? Oh my god, I'm so excited. That means that my editing this weekend is going to be so easy.
What happened? I'm like trying to swipe and it's like, no more. The end.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's great.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Oh wait.
I was going to say, sorry it's quick, but Friday's episode was long, so
yeah,
you had plenty.
Look, we can't help it if brands don't update.
That's true. Oh, and also, we did have a wine time, I believe, over the weekend. We're going to be filming some more soon.
Yeah.
Because we want to put them up every couple of weekends, every second weekend. One that we want to talk about is tips and tricks, like starting a YouTube channel. If you've got a small channel and you want to grow, if you've got a bigger channel, what to look into, things like that. Just tips and tricks. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below because we will read them and gather them and not like have a Q&A, but try to address people's questions. Another thing that we might do out of that is if people have their own channels, we might not do this. It depends on how the response we get. But what we might do is if you send us a link to your YouTube channel. Now, I do want to point out, if you leave it in the comments, it's going to be flagged as spam. So
don't do that.
Don't do that. Maybe
email it.
Email it to us. Our email address is down below. And if you want a couple of quick tips, personalized tips based on us looking at your channel and your videos, and maybe 2 or 3 quick things to like focus on to slightly improve, we're happy to do that. Now, we're not going to be cunty, but we're also going to be honest. So we'll just give you some basic tips tailored to certain channels. So if that's another video that you want to see for Wine Time, we're more than happy to do that as well, because I think that's interesting and that's helpful. And I think also by looking at other people's channels, people can kind of see what they're doing right or they're doing wrong. So I'm sure that can help other people as well.
And it's not so much what you're doing wrong, because personally I think at the end of the day, if you're uploading, you're like doing the main right thing about YouTube. But you can easily see ways to like improve, basically.
Exactly
so
right.
It's not about like, oh, your channel's shit, here's some tips. It's about like, let's help each other.
Yeah.
Like,
and any areas that we can spot for like slight improvement or that you can focus on. But we do want to, like, I do think it's important for us to, like, we don't classify ourselves as like great YouTubers or anything, but we do know a lot of tips about what to do if you haven't started yet, what to do if you're a smaller channel, and what to focus on. And then if you're a bigger channel, look, we can't really fucking help you.
You're a bigger channel. You've already done it.
Yeah. But I definitely think there's a lot of tips for people that are wanting to start. And there's a lot of tips that are people that are smaller and they don't know how to get like momentum going to something like that. So I think a Wine Time about that could be
nice and relaxed. And, Cool.
Good story, bro.
Good story, bro. All right, guys. We will see you in the next one, which will be an episode of the Makeup Breakup.
Yay!
Yay! Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock or rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. It's a title. Here we go.